Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a chit chat. Get ready with me. I have a lot to catch you guys up on, and you guys have asked me a lot of questions on Instagram, so let's go ahead and get into this makeup and chit chat and hang out. Feel free to leave me a comment down below on some of your opinions that I have talked about, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. So let's go ahead and start with the makeup. Before I start anything, gotta prime the face first, you know what I'm saying? So everybody's been asking me how I like Tallahassee so far, and I feel like I have been catfished by this weather. Like, I really do. When I came here in February, it was sunny like it was nobody's business. It was the perfect weather, 68 degrees. And when I moved here, I have got nothing but rain. Other than that, it's so weird to like be in the city. Like, if you guys know my undergrad, the closest Walmart was 25 minutes away. It's just weird. Like, I love it. Like, I love where we stay. We really looked out for the location. Like, we really lucked out. Like, oh my goodness. Like, other than that, I love it. I love that there's a beach 40 minutes away. There's an island that's also like 2 hours away. I love it. Like, I really love it. I've been wanting to move to Florida since high school, so this was a really big thing for me, and it's weird because I feel like I'm finally living out what I wanted to do. Another question I got was, what's one thing you didn't expect about moving? Moving is expensive, especially moving states is expensive. Like, oh my goodness, I was unprepared for how expensive moving would be. Like, and then I didn't expect to be so out of routine. I watched a lot of moving vlogs before this, and everybody was just able to bounce back into a routine, and that was not my case. I've lived here for almost 2 months, and I am just now getting my routine back, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but like, I was sleeping late, I would be tired like throughout the day. I wasn't expecting to be out of routine because all the videos I watched, they were able just to bounce back into a routine, and that was not the case for me. So I was kind of shocked by that. Like, I wasn't prepared for how tiring moving is. The question I got was an apartment tour. I filmed an empty apartment tour. I think it was part 2 of the big move where we actually came here. I took you guys an empty apartment tour. I showed this one actually in my apartment hunting vlog. I'll have both of those linked up above so you guys can go and check it out. But an apartment tour is coming. We have not finished decorating it to our liking yet, so that's why there has not been an apartment tour. We're still waiting on TV stands, and we can't pick a rug to save our lives, like, at all. We cannot pick a rug, and we're still trying to figure out a theme for the living room. So there's still a lot of little knick-knacky things we've got to get together. Everything is mainly like unpacked for the most part. It's just we got to decorate. So sum that up, yes, we will be filming an apartment tour, and someone asked you decorating for Christmas. Yes, we are doing all that. We're gonna try and decorate for all of the seasons because we have determined that we are that people. Someone asked, these are a lot of, so we're getting into the grad school question because I had a ton of those. Like, I told them I was filming a Q&A about grad school, and they're just like, hey, I'm gonna just blow up your DM and ask you a ton of questions, which I don't mind. I love getting questions from you guys. It makes this worthwhile. So someone asked, are you feeling anxious about starting graduate school? I've had so much anxiety about starting grad school because I am a planner. I like to at least know what it's gonna be. And so far, it's like people are like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like this. And then it's like, you're really gonna have to see for yourself because everybody is different. I mean, I guess it's the same thing with undergrad too, because I had a lot of anxiety going into undergrad. But this one, I feel like my anxiety is worse here just because, like, I know everyone's gonna expect a lot, and I still deal with feelings of self-doubt. Like, am I smart enough? Am I gonna be good enough? Like, you know, did they make the wrong decision admitting me? And then Josiah and my mentor is gonna have to snap me out of it. Like, hey, like, you got in because you were worthy and you were smart enough to get in. You got in. So that's just currently what I am dealing with right now. But other than that, as time goes on, like, I'm kind of excited. I'm just really nervous, you guys. Like, I'm nervous. I don't know what my life is gonna look like. I don't know how it's gonna be. So when I start grad school, I'm definitely gonna like be an open book and tell you guys the nitty gritty. And if someone asks me, when do I start? Okay, so when I post this video, you guys, I will either be starting or I will be 2 days from starting. So there's that. It depends on which order this comes out, but I start classes on August 22nd, but we have a whole week of orientation starting the 15th. And for those of you who are curious, I'm going to Florida State. So I got into Florida State's Ph.D. program. That's the one I'm going into for Biomedical Sciences. So any of you incoming Biomedical Sciences can check out my video. And I went there and I will tell you guys exactly how it went. I got questions about upcoming YouTube videos. So pretty much filming my first day of grad school, my orientation week, and some other things right now. And someone said dream YouTube video, an iPad unboxing. Like, I want to film an unboxing video so bad. Someone said, what are your hobbies? Definitely YouTube. Like, I still get nervous vlogging like in public about it, but definitely YouTube is one of my favorite hobbies. I love to make coffee. If you guys are interested in coffee videos, let me know because I would be happy to film one of those. I love all things coffee. I love making coffee. Like I just love making different drinks in general. I just made a vanilla bean like London Fog. It was so good. I had it warm. It was so good. Like, oh my goodness. So yeah, definitely filming, definitely cooking. I love making coffee. Oh, and makeup is one of my hobbies. I don't know how I forgot to mention that, but I recently got into makeup of this year, and I just love doing it because I did not know how to do makeup at first. If you have a favorite makeup product, be sure to comment it below so I can try something new. I'm always open for new things. Favorite hairstyles? Someone asked me about my favorite hairstyles. Definitely braids and the locks I've had in before for my graduation vlog or my graduation pictures. I'll insert a picture right here, but definitely that's one of my favorites. I've had passion twist before, but I've only had it once, so I can't say it was a favorite, but definitely braids and butterfly locks. That's what they're called, distressed butterfly locks, and I really love that style. Speaking of hairstyles, somebody asked me how do I grow and maintain my hair. So honestly, this is gonna be like very basic. I try and bleach my hair at least only once or twice a year. I keep my hair in braids most of the time, and braids make my hair grow like crazy. Like if you watch my old vlogs from 2021 and then see my hair now in my school supply shopping vlog, it is definitely a difference. So I'm going to give you guys a laydown of how I take care of my hair. I will put braids in my hair, braids or locks or whatever in my hair. I will keep those in my hair for about 1 to about 2.5 to 2 months. I will take them out and then I will perform a deep condition and a deep treatment using a product. So I'll let that sit in my hair probably 45 minutes to like an hour and 30. I will leave my natural hair out for about 2.5 to 3 weeks and then I will braid them back up. That's literally all that I do. And if I need a bleach treatment, I will bleach my hair. The last time I had a bleach treatment was last June before I left for my internship for Boston. So that'll give you a recap of how long it's been since I bleached my hair. And if you guys seen my hair, it's about time, but I try and stretch it out as much as I can. So that's literally all I do. As for products, I use the simplest of products. I don't put a bunch of products in my hair. So I will take a hair, skin, and nail vitamin. I try and make sure I take my vitamins really, really often. I use the Mielle Organics. I think that's what it's called, Mielle Organics products. I will have a picture linked up here. I use their leave-in conditioner, and then I will use the Camilla Rose curling cream. I don't use curling cream often. I will use the Maui growth oil. That's also what I use on my hair. I will part my hair and apply it to my scalp and kind of just like rub it down a little bit. And then I use the Maui shampoo and conditioner. So I use a color treatment shampoo because my hair is dyed. And then I will use like a curling conditioner or a moisturizing conditioner with flaxseed oil. I'll try and have pictures, like I said, pop up. And that's really all I do. I wash my hair every 2 weeks when it's out. or I'm about to put it in braids, I'll do like a deep wash, deep condition, make sure my scalp's all clean. I do have Josiah cut my hair because I don't like everybody in my hair. Like, no. My hair was cut without my permission, so I'm very careful with whose hands I put in my hair. So Josiah snips my ends for me probably maybe every 2 to 4 months. My hair, it doesn't really need snipping a lot, but when it does need snipping, he will cut my ends and vice versa. And that is essentially what I do for my hair. And my hair is pretty long. It's past, like when I stretch it out, it's about here. I wish I took a picture of when I blow dried my hair to braid it. And oh yes, and when you blow dry your hair, use a heat protectant. Forgot to put that out there. You will fry your hair, and you don't want to fry your hair. So I am wearing green today. Like my dress is gonna be green. So I think we're gonna do a green and gold eye today. So that could only mean one thing. If you guys saw this in a vlog, I actually did a ColourPop makeup haul. I also have that linked, and I got this Tinkerbell collab, the Sprinkle a Little Magic palette, and then I also got this palette. It's the ColourPop Good as Gold palette. Let me open it. So if you guys are new, this is what it looks like. This is what she looks like. Ooh, almost dropped it. Very pretty. And this is what she looks like. So very pretty colors. You can tell I've already been using this already because I'm impatient and I love Tinkerbell. So I got questions about a dream purchase right now, preferably an iPad. That's just something I want to buy for myself, and I'm trying to do it before the end of the year. Someone asked if any travel plans. Not right now. We do plan to go out of town, but it probably won't be for another month and a half once I get settled in my program and get a handle on my classes and stuff. Then we might go out of town for the weekend. I'm not gonna tell you guys where we're going because I'm probably gonna vlog it as a little vlog for you guys. Someone asked, okay, what car do I drive? I drive a 2021 Nissan Sentra. That's the car that I drive. So Stephanie, that's my car's name. Yes, I name my cars. I know it sounds ridiculous, but yes, Stephanie will be 1 year old next month. And I feel like time is going by so fast. I remember buying her and I was scared out of my mind. Like, I remember being terrified to buy a car. It seemed so grown up, even though I was, how old was I, 22? I was 22 at the time. And I had that goal at the end of 2021 was to buy a car. Like, that was what I wanted to do for myself. And I put it down. I forgot about it until New Year's Eve. I like to go on my notes and find my goals and see what I had accomplished. And one of my goals was to buy a new car. And I forgot I put that there. So it was nice to see that I put it there and it actually came to fruition. And someone asked, any new tattoos? Actually, no. I want a new tattoo so bad. Oh my God, I want a new tattoo so freaking bad. But I haven't had the chance to get one and I don't know what I would get. Okay, I lied. I most definitely just lied. I know what I would get. I'm just scared to get it. Like, I want a thigh tattoo. That's what I want. I want a thigh tattoo. That's what I told myself that I wanted. If you won the lottery, what would you do with the money? I'd pay off my student loans. I'd pay off my student loans. I'd pay off my car loan. And then, if I'm feeling graceful, I would pay off Josiah's loans. Probably give some to family, the ones that were by my side throughout all this crazy stuff. I definitely support them, absolutely, because I couldn't have done it if it wasn't for my sister. She's definitely held me down because life has been real crazy. And so actually, what was your favorite moment of 2021 and 2022? Aww. How cute. Favorite moment of 2021, buying Stephanie. Hands down, favorite moment. 2022, I graduated. I graduated college. That's definitely a highlight. And then another moment of 2022, I got into a grad program. Two, actually. I got into 2 grad programs. And then another moment, I moved here. And I never told this to anyone. Well, I think I mentioned it in my moving vlog before that it was my dream to move to Florida, like since high school. Ever since I first came here with my stepmother, I wanted to move to Florida, and then she was like, well, you know, that probably won't happen. You probably gonna end up staying in Georgia. That way we can keep an eye on you. 5 years later, or just 6 years later, 6 years later, and I moved. I'm living in my dream state. I'm getting married. Like, we have our own place. I didn't think my life would turn out this way. I'm getting teary-eyed now because I just remember, like, praying for, oh God. I just remember praying for better things, and I got better things, and I never thought that I would. And someone said top 3 favorite songs right now. That's actually a good question. Probably one of them would be All Too Well, 10-minute version by Taylor Swift. I feel like that's my favorite song of all time right now. But I love listening to that song. I love Kitchen Floor by Clyde. It's not a sex song. I know it sounds dirty, but like, it's not a sex song. I love Kitchen Floor by Clyde. And then I love Riptide by Tribeca. That's also a really good song. Those are my top 3 favorites right now. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Someone said goals right now. I really want to reach 200 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you watch my channel, be sure to share it with your family and friends to put my channel out there. Because like, I never realized how hard it is, like, growing a YouTube channel. And I do have some days where it's just like, oh yeah, I definitely want to quit. Especially when I put like hours into editing a video, and then it's just like, no one watches it. I know one day all my hard work will pay off. I just gotta wait for the day to come. It's just interesting how I will post something on my Instagram, something completely like stupid and unrelated, and that would have tons of views. But when I post about my YouTube channel, I barely get anything. Like, why is that? Someone asked me favorite eyeshadow palette. Probably my Jeffree Star. I have the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. And then this one I think is my second favorite just because of reasons that are kid-like, but I don't care. I love Tinkerbell. So those are probably my 2 favorite palettes if I'm being biased, which I totally am. And then the last and final question is, how do you have confidence? Okay, this is gonna be a very long answer, but back when I moved to Georgia, I was 15. I remember this vividly, but I was 15 living with my stepmother, and then I don't know how I want to answer this, but I didn't have much confidence because she put emphasis on being skinny. I was skinny at a time. I was very, very skinny. Like, looking back, I would think I was a little bit too skinny for my age. And when I moved to Georgia, I thickened up a bit. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you constantly eat rice and you eat healthy and stuff like that. And you worked out. Like, I did squats and stuff all the time. So it was only a matter of time that I was going to bulk up. And she had no problem with that until one day where she was just like, you're too fat. And I was so confused. And then it would be worse when my dad will kind of back it up and not say anything. So I didn't really have much confidence, especially in high school. I didn't have much confidence at all because if I come home, it'll be like, oh, you look fat in that, or we gotta take that back because you look fat in that. So it got worse once I got once I reached senior year of high school. It's just everything I wear would be a comment on my weight or a comment on how my skin looked or how my hair looked. It'll just be little things like that. And it's just like, when I thought I looked really nice, she'd break it down and like, yeah, you don't. And then I left for college. And I gained 20 pounds in college. Like, I went from 130 pounds to 150 pounds. And I came home and she just like wore it down. Like, her and my doctor just were hopping on the fact that I was fat. I don't understand why, because I never really had a problem with it until she said anything about it. And then like, eventually when you keep hearing that, you start to think, oh, maybe it's kind of true. Like, hey, do I look big? Like, I started to get really, really negative to the point I wouldn't wear certain things. I'd wear black all the time. I wouldn't wear bright colors. I wouldn't wear bathing suits. I know it's a long-winded answer, but honestly, it takes time. Peaked more at 21. Like, eventually I could see it too. Nowadays, I don't really care what people say. Like, I'm not gonna be skinny like a model, and no matter how much I worked out to try and be a size 6, I was never gonna be a size 6. And eventually it's just like, I let that go trying to be a size 6. Like, I remember how unhappy I was because society sets up toxic ass standards that you have to be a size 2 with big hips and big boobs. And I was just wondering, hey, why don't I look like that? Like, I want to have the boobs and the ass, but have the flat stomach and still be a size 2. Not in my genetic makeup. Like, it's just not in my genetic makeup. And the sooner I realized that, the more confident I became. I wore a bathing suit to the beach, like lime green bathing suit to the beach previously, and I didn't give a fuck. Like, when I used to work out, I used to think of it as like a punishment. Having confidence just takes time. Josiah and my friends definitely helped me bring it out, because for the longest amount of time, I'm not gonna cry, but for the longest amount of time, I didn't think I was beautiful. And I know that's sad, because like, clearly, like, look at me, I'm the shit now. But I never used to think that way. Like, I used to think of myself as the ugliest person, the person that was fat, who was never gonna find love, because that was another one of her things. Oh, how don't you want to look a certain way for your husband? A lot of stuff she would say behind closed doors that I never told anyone. Like, don't you want to look a certain way for your husband? Or how would your husband feel if you were this big? And yada, yada, yada. A bunch of, like, bullshit that's really toxic that you shouldn't tell girls. And if I ever have daughters, I will tell them the exact same thing. You are beautiful just the way you are. Don't let anybody change you. Like, you only work out if you want to work out. Don't let anyone else force you. But yeah, long story short, just believe in yourself and you will get there eventually. It might take someone else for you to finally see it. I know it did for me, but I am going to go get dressed and I'm going to show you guys the finished look, hair all done and everything, and I will come back and close it out. Be right back. Here is the finished product. My eye is red because of the tears. And then here is the dress. Very cute. Tee. Isn't it cute? I love the way my makeup turned out though. That's going to be it for today's video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more questions, be sure to DM me on Instagram or to ask me a question down low in the comments, and give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you want to continue seeing my face. And I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye!